We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let's go now.
On first down, Boyle. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Bellinger from 17 yards out. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, but right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On play action, now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Rodgers to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Oh, he tries to force.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down, New York.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Saquon Barkley scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So this time the conversion is good after a pair of failed 2-point tries. Charles, they're 1 for 3 now.
And you would figure with 3 touchdowns scored, your minimum number of points would be 21, right? 3 extra points. And as you noted, they went for 2 twice, didn't get it. Went here again. This reminds me of something a coach told me a while ago. They have more 2-point plays on their ready sheet nowadays than ever before. It used to be like 1 or 2. Now most teams have up to 6 or 7 that they have at the ready.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Miami Dolphins. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. In this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
At the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To the left side and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They faked the handoff. Now Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On play action, here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down. But lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't rip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here,
They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Stroud to throw it. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter two as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And Stroud now to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Pierce. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Andrew Beck taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
Here we go.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
He'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Robbie Chosen, 69 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it, and look.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, 59 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Dolphins 11.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
First and 10, it's Stroud. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a second and 10. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Stroud now on first and 10. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Pierce. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 8-yard line.
Ready.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Stroud.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
17.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, 75 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Two are going to try and throw for it.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Rolling to his left.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Damian Pierce with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have retaken a third quarter lead.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
There he goes, right side. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13 yards out. And the Dolphins have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, 41 yards. And the Texans are back within a score. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Matt Amendola now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Tua to try again on second down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Tagovailoa. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Tua to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Give left side for Pierce. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down throw now from Stroud. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
Here we go.
Hand off left side, Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, 29 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Inside the 10. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, 62 yards. And the Texans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. from the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua on the move to his left. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running the counter with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
2nd and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, definitely was not a gimme, was it?
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Tua. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Tua going to try and go quickly here. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They go again with Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Now a handoff for Pierce. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pierce gets this one running right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Stroud back to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off,